what's going on, everybody? Welcome back once again. It is time for another disc golf video. As you guys saw from the front nine out at Winthrop Gold, we are currently even. Had a couple bogeys, but came back with a couple birdies that were pretty good for us as well. We've got an amazing back nine. I'm telling you guys, you want to watch through till the end of this one. Really great round. I was happy with how I ended up playing and coming back from a lot of different mistakes that kind of frustrated me, which is what disc golf is about. You know, it's how you respond to the mistakes, whether you allow them to determine the outcome of the game in a negative light or in a positive light. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to have a blast. All right, guys, hole 10 here. Just gonna be a flex justice shot up there. That's all that I really need. And then from there, it's probably about a 300-foot shot into the green. So justice on a little bit of a flex line here. Yeah, that's perfect. I know that disc is going to turn over, so I don't have to worry about how much ante I put on it, really. All right, so a little bit of a headwind, kind of a left to right headwind here. The basket is 299 away. So I'm going to take my Raider. It's kind of just been my play on this hole that I've felt comfortable doing. I'm going to flex it to the right side, and I'm going to want it to crash into the basket. Come left. That looks parked. Scared all the birds away too. Nice. Got to stick with what you know works. All right, so I went a little bit long here. So I'd love to hit these bricks if I can during the tournament. That would be the goal. All right, nice confident putt again. It is elevated. And I've been missing low, so really got to commit here. Yes, sir. That one felt so good. I think are we one down now? Is it 3 birdies? Come on. Okay, so this hole can be extremely dangerous. It probably has the most out of bounds on the course. Just from my experience, obviously I could be wrong with that. So I'm just throwing my bounty out. I'm not throwing a driver, I don't need to. Just gonna throw my bounty out, then have a sidearm chip, and then putt it in. That's gonna be the goal here. Stay safe, no bogey, anything like that. I think I threw that too far. Please no. Okay, I didn't. Ugh. I threw on too much hyzer. All right, so nice sidearm here with the felon. And try and keep it flat and push it straight. Headwind is going to make it a little more understable, which is fine. So I just don't want to turn it over here. Yep, so that's fine. Then from there, we just throw a justice and we get out with a par. So the video clip right before this didn't record. I threw my justice, came up short, threw my felon, got it perfect. You guys will see it underneath the thing. And then I find out that my phone, of course, is full again. I had 100 videos that I needed to delete. Serious problem that I just forget about when I go out to record. I just press record and forget to clear out old videos. So yeah, let's get back. So obviously this is just a practice round and it doesn't really matter. But this is like frustrating. The felon I thought went past it and it's directly underneath it. So there's a lot of weird depth on this hole. So problem that I always have on my phone is that I forget to delete videos. I had 101 that were deleted that I just had to go clear out of my recently deleted. So you guys didn't see how the last hole ended, and you didn't see my drive on the stadium hole, which is right here, by the way. Barely made it over the driveway. But I got a bogey on the last hole, even though I played it super safe. I missed my putt, and then I tried it again and made the second one, but took a bogey on that. So we're back to even now. From here, we got a headwind, so it's going to make it a little more unstable. So I'm just going to try and get up in a good spot and then take a par, honestly, on the next couple holes. All right, so the headwind keeps coming and going, so I'm going to think that there's one out there that I just can't see. So I'm going to take my Sapphire here. This is the new one, so I'm still going to give it a little bit of Anheuser and just aim down the left side more so and let that headwind kind of carry. I just want to be in the middle up there. That's kind of all I'm looking for. I just don't want to go out of bounds left. Stand it up, headwind. Please don't go out of bounds. Please don't go out of bounds. Oh. It's crazy how much more stable new discs are. So thankfully I can at least see the basket from here. Still have a headwind though, and this tree is kind of in my way. So I'm gonna throw my felon on a flex line and just hope that it doesn't turn over too much and hopefully give us a look. Yeah, come on, turn. Pretty good skip. A little bit of a skip, that might be about 15 or 20, so I need to make that for sure. All right, so this is no gimme. But I feel like for the longest time, these were gimmies for me. I feel like I was super confident at them, so I know I've got it in me. I just need to go through my full stroke, go through with my breathing, full extension. Gosh, dude, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. Even that, what am I doing, dude? I don't know what happened over the last 2 weeks, if I'm honest. Like, I was probably the most confident I've ever been at putting, and then I'm not even kidding you, out of nowhere, and when I say out of nowhere, I genuinely mean out of nowhere, I just stopped knowing how to putt. Even like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm like forcing it. I feel like I'm throwing more than I've ever thrown a putt. And it's just not good. That's another bogey. That's going to take us back to +1. When we're playing for par, we're even getting bogeys. All right, I'm going to throw my Sapphire here again and just try and give it a full flight. I just got the 20% battery notification, so hopefully we can make it through a couple more holes. This is only the beginning of the video. All right, throw my Sapphire. Really nice shot, right down the middle. That's all I need. Again, playing for par on this one. All right, so just playing for position here. So I am just going to throw my bounty. That's not good, but thankfully from there, I didn't need to go that much further, so that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna throw my felon here. Just wanna get up to the landing zone on the other side of the sidewalk. Sidewalk's out of bounds up until right past that tree. So we're just trying to push up there and honestly get as close to the curb as we can. So that had a skip on it, but I don't think it skipped too far. All right, so I'm gonna try throwing my new Tersus here. Again, can't see where the basket is, just gonna guess. Honestly, that's pretty close. So I put my bounty over top of where the basket is. I'm right here. It's about 15 feet or so. So, I mean, in my opinion, that's a make. So that's par. Again, once we get out here, obviously we'll come and have practice rounds as well. All right, so I'm gonna throw my Sapphire here and see if, actually I kind of want to throw my Grace. I'm gonna throw my Grace, see if we can give it a good flex and get it down there to the basket. Nope, it'll be a par. All right, so this was a good drive. It was a little bit short, but again, it was 420 feet. I needed to give a little bit more air, but that out of bounds on the left is pretty scary. So this isn't really a putt I think I can make, but I've made them before and I'm practicing. So obviously, like, I could lay this up, which we will do right after this, but I want to see if we can make this. That's gonna be left, and it's still puttable. So if I didn't go for that, then I would have just done that. So that'll be a par. So that's the layup. Basket looks a little bit off balance, and there's that one. All right, so on this hole, I'm going to take my Grace that Charlie actually got back for me. I threw it in the water on hole 7. He reached out on Facebook and got me my disc back, which makes me really, really happy because I was really loving this one. I've paired this with it before. Let's see if we can do it straight out of his hands. Push through it. Nice. Gosh, I'm happy I got that back. Pretty much dead straight down the middle here. Now I'm going to throw a hyzer with probably my Opto Sapphire so that it'll glide a little bit, stand up some, and hopefully push into the woods. It's going to be the goal here. See if we can give ourselves a look at a birdie. Oh, that's going to filter. That should have filtered. There's a lot of trees blocking the basket, but we should be close. All right, guys, our phone's only at about 10% battery. Hole 15, look at this. This thing filtered in here perfectly behind the basket. That's a birdie on this hole. That puts us back to even. I'm so freaking annoyed. I swear I just pressed record. I just threw probably my best drive ever on this. So I'm thinking about getting a new camera to record on because A, my phone just doesn't last on these long rounds and you can't add a new battery to it. And I just want to have better quality for you guys, all that kind of stuff. So there will probably still be some rounds, but I'm very highly considering getting a new camera to record on. And yeah, just want to let you guys know that this was a sick drive. I'm gonna have a shot for a birdie here, which is gonna be awesome. I just walked through a very long spider web and it's attached to my phone, so it's interesting. But I think we're about 20 feet short, so let's see if we can get this. Hole 16 for birdie. Such a sick drive. Really got to go through my motions still and get this in there though. Let's go. That's such a sick drive. Not that good of a putt, but a birdie on 16 out here, I'm happy with it, man. Especially with all this OB. All right, hole 17 here. Gonna take my adder, and I actually want to try and ace this, obviously. But I need to give it a lot of air because I have to pretend that the hay bales are there. So let's give this a shot. Oh yeah, that wouldn't have messed with the hay bales at all. Nice. All right, so still a bit of a tester putt. And obviously if I missed too high, I would go over the hay bales. So have to keep that in mind here. But I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident. So let's see if we can sink this one for another birdie. Let's go. Aimed a little bit higher that time. That's another birdie, y'all. Come on. All right, now all I ever do here is just throw my adder, so that's all I'm gonna do. Playing for par. Stay in bounds. Yep, that works. All right, like I said, just gonna throw the adder again here, and then we just throw a backhand up to the thing. It's out of bounds right of that tree up there. Oh, so that might be out of bounds. It might have rolled left, hopefully. Dang it. Check it out, guys. pushing it way too close right there. I'm gonna take my keystone here and just try and filter this down to the basket. Throw it on a pretty good hyzer. Oh yeah, that should have filtered down really nicely, which will give us a par. Heck yeah, guys. Look at that. Perfect. Please don't run out of batteries yet. Mark this, still take it serious. Right there. Let's go, that's a par. Yo, I think was that 2 down? Dude, that would qualify me. I'm gonna check the score, but I think that's 2 down after all those birdies. Well guys, it was a 2 down round, which is crazy. Those last 3 birdies were huge for me. Played well, but also wasn't happy with a lot of stuff, so that in itself makes me happy that we still ended like that. I just need to do a little bit better at self-talk and encouraging myself, not allowing one hole to mess me up, all that kind of stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I can keep shooting like that, but who really knows, because the other day I came out and shot like really bad. I was like +6 or something. I was playing with a friend, so we'll see. I'll come out and get a couple more practice rounds for you guys. Thanks for hanging. Love y'all. See ya.